Got my own like diamond cut shades. But look, anyway, this is the first day of me just trying to do some content. I bought a Cineback. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but anyway, basically, long story short, I bought a camera that costs a lot of money. To me, in my standards, is a lot of money. Cineback was a lot of money. I bought a DJI Focus Pro, a lot of money. I bought a Tilta matte box, a lot of money. I put all this money into like a rig setup, and I don't even use it. I don't use it. Like, I do not use my rig setup at all. I don't use it. All I do is just like play with it every day, wipe it off, and just look at it like this thing look nice. But I don't actually take full advantage of the actual rig. And it's right now it's getting to the point where I'm like, man, I'm just wasting money. I'm just putting all this money, dumping all this money into these products, and I'm not even using it. And it's like, I have a set of, you know, things that I wanted to buy for the rig. I completed that, and then I still didn't use it. And then I'm thinking about other things to buy. Now, this might sound crazy to you. Let me tell you what I came across, because I built this rig. I weighed it. It was like 21 pounds, 22. I gotta double check. My rig was like 20 something pounds, right? Combined with all the parts. I added a few more parts on it, so it should still be around that weight. It wasn't nothing too heavy. But this is the thing. I came across myself looking at gimbals, stabilizers. You know what stabilizer I came across and I seen that caught my attention and that I wanted to get, and then I seen the price and was like, yeah, I think I need to just start making content now. It was the Ronin 2. And mind you, I was excited about the Ronin 2. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, found a gimbal that's gonna be able to support my rig, my build. I know it could, because I'm looking at the rigs they have on that stabilizer, and I'm just like, yo, that's a Red or Area Alexa with every, come on, it can definitely withstand a weight that I have, my 22 pounds. Man, I seen it said 8 years ago it was made. I said, no, the price had to drop crazy. Boy, was I wrong. That thing was $8,000. $8,000. So instead, I looked for the Zion Crane and Zion Crane 3S. So I still end up looking at something else, but that made me get to the point where I'm like, maybe I'm still kind of done-ish and I don't really need to be buying anything else. First of all, I'm not a film creator, even though I did create some films. It probably wasn't that good, but I created. So can I call myself a film creator? Like, or a director, or whatever you want to call it. I did create some stuff. Probably wasn't to the standard that I wanted it to be on, or as good as I wanted it to be, or to the standards of other people, but I didn't get that much views, but I still created something. And I'm happy about that, but I want to take it to another level. That's why I'm, stepping up. I'm trying to step up everything, get more familiar with, the science behind the camera. Lighting is super important. So I'm trying to, set my lighting game up. Well, I'm not doing it in this video right here, but I want to be able to I want my rig to be to the point where I can just shoot too as well. Like, I don't need to have a reflector. I don't need to have a 3-stage light process where I'm lighting the background, my face. Like, I'm doing a green screen. I don't want to have to do that every time. I just want to be able to, take the camera, let's go. Start recording. No matter if the background is lit, not lit, no matter how it is, I just want to be able to go and be ready to create. So I'm in this stage right now of doing a film about, I'm not gonna say what it's about, but I'm doing a film and I'm kind of happy. Actually, I can say what it's about. I'm not famous. Ain't nobody gonna steal my idea. Like, oh, somebody's gonna steal my idea. No, nobody's gonna steal my idea, bro. And if they do, when it comes to films, I feel like it's about who do it better. Yeah, who do it first does matter, but it's about who do it better. So I want to do something about like a killer doll. I know it sounds crazy. Horror is probably one of the toughest genres to hit, and I'm gonna go after that one first. Well, I think it's one of the toughest genres, me personally. But yeah. So this to me. I just turned the camera on. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what I was gonna talk about. So I'm like, let me just talk about like the stuff I'm going through. The fact that I buy all this equipment and I'm not using it. The fact that, you know, it's super expensive, and I wouldn't say that I can afford all of it, but sometimes I still get the money, save the money up, and I buy it. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get. Like, you know, Apple, DJI, all these companies are extremely smart. You know why? I know this, and we all know this at this point. The ecosystem that they're creating is just revolves around us continuously spending money. Apple, you have to buy the charger, then you buy Apple Watch, you buy headphones, that's Apple, you buy Apple laptop. Everything is within that ecosystem, that universe. So you can AirPlay, you can AirDrop, you can find your phone, you can buy AirTag, this, that, and that. So DJI basically did that same thing, and I didn't even notice. I have a DJI Phantom SE3. This is not in the same ecosystem. This is just me spending money because I just love the drones at first. I got a Mini 3. I got a Mavic 3 Pro. But now the ecosystem part, I seen that, you know, I bought the Focus Grip, right? The DJI Focus Pro. And they have it's basically a device where you can manually adjust, like without having it attached. Like the handle, you can do it, but it's attached to the camera. This is wireless. So it's like a wireless focus. You know, you can control the focus wirelessly. So that's within the ecosystem. Also, they have, and I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with this, but they have a monitor where you can attach a transmitter. The monitor is the receiver, and the transmitter can be attached to the camera. The monitor can be attached to the manual focus, as I just said. And I know I probably shouldn't get it, but I might. And the reason that I might get that, right, is because for me, and I'm starting to work right now, so this is my excuse. Like, I'm actually, like, I don't care, I know it's one video, but I'm making content so I can buy something else. Maybe I shouldn't, but we all got our habits. But anyway, so what I want to do is, I want to develop, sorry, background, sorry guys. I want to develop basically a system where I can shoot films by myself without relying on anybody else. It came to a point where I was like, yo, I can't shoot a film because, you know, I don't have a team. Because I used to use a team at one time. It was like a bunch of people from my neighborhoods, and sometimes you make excuses and say, yo, well, they don't want to shoot. I'm ready to shoot. I'm ready right now, but I have nobody ready to shoot. And you making it, that's still making excuses, bro. Excuses, like, you know. And me doing it by myself, I notice it's not really them. It's still me, because I'm still making excuses. If you serious about film creating, this is what I understand. If you're serious about film creating, you want to be you know, someone who create great films, you can't make the excuses. You can't delay your projects, and you got to understand that you gonna suck. Like, I'm at a sucking stage right now. I'm not past it yet. So I got to understand that I'm gonna suck at this stuff, but I got to continue to keep going and going. And now in this world, I feel like to an extent, consistency will help you be successful. But there's so many people doing stuff now with the internet. Like, we're all connected. There's so many, you can go on, you can type in anything, and there's a million people that did a video on how to tie your shoes. There's a million videos on how to tie your shoes. The thing is, now you got to try to separate yourself. Like, we're no longer in that stage where you just got to be straight consistent and you will win. Yeah, consistency will help you, but I think now you have to get to a point where you're good, and it's wowing people. And I feel like nowadays the phone has become so big to where you can really, people can get a ton of views just from their phone. But this is the thing about the phone, in my personal opinion, this is the thing. So with the phone, I feel like the only thing I can probably try to take over with the camera is people attention span is really low. In the first few seconds, the quality of like a cinema camera or a mirrorless camera or DLS, I think everything's pretty much mirrorless or whatever. If you have whatever you got, cinema camera, rig, whatever you got, or even if it's a phone and you get the lighting right, you get that quality that will help gravitate them towards you a tad bit. It's not really quality all the time. It's more content, like what you're talking about. But I'm gonna try to increase my content. But for now, I just wanted to do something. Like something is better than nothing. Like I want change, but I'm not willing to do anything. It's insane. So I gotta start with me first. Start with a little bit of change. Start with this content, and then hopefully I'll just pretty much I'll go from there. So this is the first video. Hopefully more to come. Hopefully I could just continue to. I want to get to the point where, because there's some people they get in front of the camera, they just can't stop. Yeah, let me get there. I paid all this money. I might as well. Like, can I show y'all my setup real fast? I can't even show you my setup, but I like it. So I'm gonna continue to keep going. Hopefully there's some people out there that's trying to build like me. We can build together. All right.